YouTube, it is I, Aurateur, here with a different kind of video for you today. We're actually doing some sponsored content. This video is sponsored by 2K Games, so thank you very much to 2K for sponsoring this video. Now, today, we're going to be playing Civilization 6 for the Nintendo Switch, which is out now. It came out mid-November, so about a month ago. And you can find it on the eShop and in retail stores. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Civilization, it is a deep and complex turn-based strategy game where you attempt to build an empire up from nothing into the greatest civilization the world has ever seen. Now, games in Civilization tend to be extremely long, so I'm not going to be able to show you a complete game from beginning to end. But what I want to do is show you basically snapshots of 3 different games. So we're going to jump into 3 different games and play maybe like 5 to 10 turns in each game, just to give you an idea of what's going on. So the first game, we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to jump right into single player, create game. You can create a custom game like this, or you can choose from different scenarios. We're going to just create a custom game. Oops, here we go. So you can play as a number of different historical figures as the leader of your civilization. I believe there are actually there are more than 16. There are 23, I think. So each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, which you can read over on the right side. I think I'm just going to go with my dude Gandhi, since, you know, he's the only bald one. You could choose the difficulty. Prince, I think, is like the standard setting. Game speed, standard setting. We're going to go with continents, and map size, we're going to choose tiny. So these are going to be the settings for every game that you see on today's video. All right. Oh wait, I have to make sure I chose Gandhi. There we go. Let's roll. All right, here we are, turn number 1. As you can see in the top right, it is year 4000 BC. And it's time to start our civilization. So, you start out with 2 units, a settler unit, which is right here, and you use that to found your capital city. So we're going to go ahead and do that by selecting capital city here. Boom, there it is, Delhi, our capital city. And then we have this warrior unit, which we can use to kind of move around the map and explore, reveal more of the map, see if we can find anything interesting. So let's go over here. You push the R button, get over here, and this will let us know basically how you're placed currently in terms of the different ways you can win the game. So you can win through a science victory, which the goal is to launch a satellite, land a human on the moon, and establish a Martian colony. Obviously, we're nowhere close to any of those things. Culture victory, you basically have to attract massive amounts of tourism into your civilization. Domination victory, you basically conquer the capital of every other civilization. And religion victory, you have to become the predominant religion for every civilization in the game. If no one meets these objectives by the time the turns run out, it just goes by score. So those are the 5 ways that you can win the game, basically. And you can see those over there. If you go over here, we develop some sort of technology. You want to keep this going, basically. If you look, I mentioned before, it's a very deep and complex game. You can just scroll down this huge technology tree and see just how much you can develop. So we're going to choose, so basically, yeah, you make choices, you make decisions on what you want to develop first. We're going to choose pottery. Why not? Let's go with pottery. It's going to take 9 turns to develop pottery. Turns go pretty fast at the beginning. There's also this civics tree over here, which develops government. There's only 1 choice at the beginning, developing a basic code of laws, and then you can make choices from there. It's also very long, and you develop different kinds of government throughout the game. Now, once you develop a city, you're going to want to produce something in that city. Right now, it says nothing being produced here. Whoops. It says nothing being produced, but you want to click on the little gear, and that'll bring up a list of what you can produce. I have the advisor on. This is actually my first civilization game as well. One thing I really like about this game is that everything, you can learn about everything by just pushing the minus button. Brings up a little pop-up here and tells you, like, it gives you a snapshot of what the unit can do. Like every tile can do, or even every, district or building that you can build. You build a monument that is +2 culture, and I think we're going to actually want to play for culture here. But we don't really need a monument yet. We'd rather get more units, I think. So let's get a scout going. We're going to develop a scout. You can either wait 6 turns to develop a scout, or you can pay 120 gold. We don't have like any gold right now, so we're just going to go ahead and wait 6 turns. So we have a scout developing right now. And now it is time to pass the turn, which you can see in the bottom right. You do by pushing X, and boom, let's go. Okay, so now we're on turn 2. Another thing I would like to mention, kind of like to go along with the pushing minus to see a summary of what each tile has. You can go over here to the Civilopedia if you need to look up anything or need help understanding what any kind of unit does. You can go over here and just look up anything you want. It's an extremely thorough guide that's just always right there for you. So that's cool. Okay. So with our warrior, we're gonna just continue moving. Should we see what's up here? Let's just see what's up here. Oh, it's just the coast. Okay. So not much happening over there. Not much we can do right now. We're just developing our code of laws. We're developing our technology, and just kind of exploring the area around our capital city. So we're going to pass the turn, and all right, so this was not really doing anything. Let's go back over here, and then we'll head to the right. We're still not doing anything, so let's just go ahead and do that. Let's head out this way, see if we can find anything. Looks like nothing, so we're gonna pass. Again, turns go real quick. Oh, there's a barbarian. Oh my god. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit here. That's actually just a barbarian scout, so it's not an immediate threat, but we know there are barbarians in the area. Barbarians are basically, I guess, small kind of factions that are always aggressive towards you and can be a threat to your civilization if you don't take care of them. So we know there are barbarians probably somewhere in this area up here. we're not going to go all the way over there just yet. We're just going to keep going this way. And, alright, we're done with this turn. As I was saying, turns go pretty quick at the beginning.
We have discovered a city-state.
Okay.
Establishing diplomatic relations with them will surely be beneficial for our empire.
Alright.
There are several different types.
Great. That's another thing that is very good for a beginner. You can have the advisor on. So here's the city-state we discovered. Valletta. Basically, city-states are not civilizations, but they're not like... So they're not a full civilization, but they can be really good allies for your civilization. And if you push R, now we have this city-state thing over here, which you can look up. If you send, the more envoys you send them, the better your relationship and the more they can help your civilization grow. So anyways, right now we have one and it's right there. It can also give you quests, and if you fulfill the quest, you get more envoys. And as you discover more city-states, you can have envoys at different city-states that can help you out even more. Okay, so there we go. Zoom out there, and let's go ahead and you can see this unit is a warrior from the city-state of Valletta. This is ours. We're gonna just keep moving this way and see what else we can discover. It's like not too much going on over here. We might want to explore a little bit south of our city. Anyways, is our scout ready yet? No, it's about to be though. So we're gonna go to the next turn, and you'll see that our scout.
Reconnaissance units like.
Okay, we know all about scouts. Thank you very much. We'll just keep going south here. And now we have our scout over here on our city. So we can move the scout. Let's move down here, see if we can find anything. It looks like a bunch of nothing right now. So now that we got our scout done, we're going to want to produce something else. We're probably going to want another warrior, to be honest with you, to try to deal with these barbarians up north, just in case. So let's go ahead and do that. These beginning units, you have a builder that can improve the tiles around your city to make them produce more and allow you to make things faster, basically. The scout is just what it sounds like. It goes out and scouts the land. Warriors are warriors. Slinger is like a ranged unit. So, yeah, it can attack enemies from a distance without being attacked. And settler can settle a different city. So basically, you see we're only producing one thing per a few turns with this city. Once you get multiple cities, you can start producing multiple things at different cities in your empire. And then the districts and the buildings, we only have monument right now, so there's not too much going on. And there's not too much we can do at the moment. So we're just, we're still exploring, seeing what we can find. You can zoom in and out at any time, it's pretty nice. Okay, next turn. So there are warriors moving over there.
Our city continues to prosper. Already our
Okay.
people thrive, and our population grows.
So we just got a new citizen, basically. And what that means is, let me show you what it means. So you click on the city, and you can see that now we have 2 out of 6 population by that little house unit. And in 11 more turns, we'll gain another one. So basically what the citizens do, you can click this button and manage your citizens. They basically harvest the land. So you can see right now we have a citizen, we have 2 citizens, not including the one in our capital. We have this guy over here and we have this guy over here. They're harvesting these tiles. So the corn is food. So you'll get 2 food per turn from this unit and 1 production unit, which is the gear. And same from this tile over here. Same for all the other tiles, so you don't really have to allocate them any differently. They're always automatically allocated to give you the most bang for your buck, but if you need to reallocate them for any reason, you can do that. Okay, so where's our scout at? Here's our scout. I'm gonna keep moving this way, see what we can find. Okay, nothing out here. Did I move the warrior yet? I don't think I did. So we're gonna take it over to the warrior. We'll go across this river. Oh, we can move one more for the scout this turn. So let's move this way. Alright, so it looks like a lot of coast down here. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Oh god. This is not good. Where did these barbarians come from? How did they get a barbarian horse unit this early? They're gonna destroy me. Well, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna lose in like the first turn. I guess we'll go over this way and see.
It is best to use caution when moving close to enemy units. Doing so...
Yeah, thanks. So these are barbarians, and they have horsemen, which are pretty strong, I think. This is not good. Alright, let's, we can't really do anything at this point, so we're just going to end the turn. Okay, good, they're just moving over there, and these guys are attacking my scout. So, that's not great.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
So here we go, we developed our pottery, and so now we can develop a granary or harvest wheat and rice. And we want to make sure now that pottery is developed to open the technology tree back and develop something else. You always want to keep something moving in the technology tree and the civics tree. So we're going to go ahead and develop, we'll go with mining. You can also, you don't have to go back every time, you can select. So after mining, we'll just add to queue animal husbandry. It'll automatically go to animal husbandry. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to get back over here. And our scout is half dead, which is not ideal. Let's move over here. And hopefully it'll live, but it might just get killed. We'll see. Looks like this guy came down to help his barbarian bro. And our warrior, you can see, is one turn away from developing. So that'll be nice to have. Next turn. Alright, our scout is dead. This is not... he's not dead. He actually is living at 1 HP. Wow. That's crazy. Good job, scout. We're just going to bring this guy back over here. And he's done. And we're going to move this guy as far away as possible. And now we're on the coast. Fortify until healed. Now we have a warrior here. And we can move it down here. And it looks like we're probably going to get attacked. But we'll see. So now that our warrior's made, we're going to want to produce something else. Probably just another warrior to defend against these barbarians a little bit. It's definitely not ideal here. Okay, so as you can see, our civilization expanded by 1 tile. The borders naturally expand, but you can also purchase tiles if you'd like. Okay. So now there's not much more we can do. We got our technology tree developing something new, and we're just praying for our scout. Let's hope he lives. I don't know what these horses are going to do. Looks like they're going to attack me. And did I not attack them back? I did. Okay. They're going to attack me from both sides. No, they're not. This guy didn't attack me. Just this guy. Okay. So our other warrior over here is coming over to help, but he's moving really slow through the like forests and the hills and the rivers. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to attack, my bad. Okay, let's move over here and just chill. And next turn. Oh, they have an archer too. Wow. Unbelievable. How do they have all these advanced units at the very beginning of the game? I'm getting slaughtered. Okay. Our warrior somehow is still alive. I don't know how they're still alive. This warrior's still just chilling over here. Alright, move over here, buddy. Come help your friends. And this guy, if we attack here, you'll see that we will kill the horsemen, but we will be dead ourselves. And at this point, that might be a good idea, since we're gonna get slaughtered by the archer and the other horsemen anyway. So warrior, it's time. Oh wait, we just won. Okay, good. Good. So he's still alive. That's actually wonderful. I'm just gonna chill over here with the scout and fortify until we heal up a little bit. Hopefully we will not get attacked. And now we're basically done with this turn. Rip the warrior. Alright, where are we at in terms of civics? Alright, we're about to finish the civics development. And then we'll probably finish part 1 of the games I'd like to show you today. Alright, so we're going to bring this guy back over... Yeah, we'll put him right here. How's the warrior development going? 2 more turns till we get another warrior. Scout. Just get back up here. Stay safe. Wait. Oh, you're supposed to go over here. Alright. The scout's probably dead. This is a good example of how not to start a game in Civilization. Okay, next turn. Alright, rip the scout.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
Okay, so here we go. We've developed...
Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Thank you, Aristotle. We've developed our first code of laws. So, basically we can go in here.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so here you basically can... you have a choice of policies, and you get to choose from a number of policies. So we're going to choose this, +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians. Obviously very useful right now. And then you have to choose between one of these two, +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital, or +1 production in all cities. At this point, we'll just take the God King. That's fine. Confirm the policies. That's our agenda. And here we are. defending our city. Probably going to be a little bit more defensive here. Just going to get back inside the city walls and fortify here until we get our second warrior. Now that we have developed our first code of laws, we can choose where to go from there. We can either go with craftsmanship or foreign trade. And each of them takes a while to develop, so we're just going to choose foreign trade here. Choose the civic. Just like the last one, you can go up to craftsmanship and add it to the queue if you want to go there next. But again, you want to make sure that everything is developed. Okay, so here we have my warrior being attacked.
Just as our citizens have faith in your leadership, so they are beginning to have faith in a higher power. I think...
Great. Talking about religion, which we will talk about in part 2. Again, this is pretty terrible. This is going pretty terribly. We do have a new warrior here, just spawned. So before I leave, let's just go ahead and destroy this guy. Will be a major victory. Great job, warrior. And we're gonna go ahead and we could either do that or we could go here. I think it's better to just completely destroy this guy. So let's do that. All right. Cool. All right. So we're in a more stable position now, and I feel like that's it's a good time to, once we start developing something else. I'm gonna just keep developing warriors right now because we need them. We really need them. But anyways, now that we've more or less defended against the barbarian attack, I think it's time to move on to the second game that I would like to show you. See you there. Alright, YouTube, we are back with the second of 3 games that I'd like to look in on for this video. Again, a reminder, this video is sponsored by 2K Games. Thank you very much, 2K, for sponsoring the video. In this one, our capital city is Kyoto. We are playing as Hojo Tokamune, who has these different strengths that you can read about over here. I mean, I picked this guy because I'm a Zelda fan, basically. Okay, so this is our capital city of Kyoto. But if you look over here, we have developed a second city of Fukuoka. Over here, everyone knows that, of course, Fukuoka is right next to Yosemite, which is what these 2 tiles are. This is a natural wonder, Yosemite National Park. When you can come across these when you're exploring. I was kind of hoping to come across one in the first game, but we ended up just defending against barbarians the whole time. Anyways, so basically what these do is they give you a bonus on adjacent tiles if you are settled near them. So I decided to obviously put my second city right next to Yosemite and grab that nice production bonus there. So for this game, I'm playing towards a religion victory. So I have developed my religion over here. It is called Aurateurism. Basically, when you develop a religion, you get to choose a few benefits, and right now, the cities that the religion is present in are Kyoto, Seoul, and Fukuoka. Seoul is a city-state down here, the only one we've encountered thus far, and we haven't even encountered another civilization yet in this map. 85 turns in. So yeah, we are on turn 85. We are now at 775 BC, which you can see in the top right. So I believe this turn is done, more or less. No, I guess I could move, right? Okay, so this turn has not been done. But there's not much happening right now, because this is kind of a unique map. We're basically my civilization of Kyoto and Fukuoka and Seoul, we're just kind of on this island, and we haven't developed ships yet. So we're waiting till we can develop ships so we can cross over like here and down here and over here and start exploring other continents. So for now, we have just finished developing. We've already developed all of this, and now we need to choose something else to develop. Again, we're going for a religion victory here, so let's just choose this right now since it'll only take 7 turns to develop. We'll choose that and get back out. Another thing I want to mention is great people. You can actually recruit historical figures as great people to come and help you. Each of them does something unique. Right now we are not recruiting any of them, basically. We're like in the back of the pack in terms of recruiting great people to our civilization. But we just need to keep developing. Right now we are actually building a wonder, I believe. Where is it? We're building the Hanging Gardens, which is a wonder right over here. And okay, we can take our next turn now. Alright, time for another turn. Actually, you know what? I want to see... I really want to develop shipbuilding so that we can start exploring more. So let's switch this to shipbuilding, and then we'll throw this in the back of the queue. We'll go with celestial navigation after that. Wait a minute. Oh, it requires sailing and astrology. Okay. So yeah, you can read about anything. So we have a scout up here. He's not really doing much because he can't really go anywhere, unfortunately. But we can wander around. And what I'm hoping to do in this one is actually encounter another civilization here. Maybe they will come by boat or something. I don't know. But yeah, these are all of Seoul's warriors. We're on very good terms with Seoul, so we don't have to worry about them. They're just wandering around out here. And there's nothing really down here. We already took care of all the barbarians. So let's just keep the turns rolling. Wait, what was that? I don't think that was anything. Okay. Wander around out here. There's another natural wonder over here that I discovered before. It is, I don't know how you pronounce that. Ayjefyalajukul. No idea. But, okay. It looks like we have produced something down here. Yeah, we completed our granary, so now we can develop something else. What do we want to develop? Probably... We're probably going to want to develop a holy site, as it gives us +2 faith from each natural wonder tile, which is really good, since we have a natural wonder right here. It would be nice to develop it here, but we already have something there, so we're going to just do it right here. Boom. So that is building now, and that'll take 12 turns to build. So, one thing I like about the game is that, let's just let the other players take their turns, is that even though, like, I showed you that giant civilopedia.
It's important to have a happy and engaged workforce, as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
Okay, we developed state workforce. I'll get back to that thought in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I have a lot more policies unlocked here. There are like 2 pages now. And, okay, we haven't gotten to the point where we can choose the government yet. But, engine noise. Anyways. Okay, so we have a lot of policies we could choose from here. The ones with the exclamation point are new. Plus 15% production towards ancient and classical wonders. That's actually pretty good. We're developing a wonder right now. Let's do it. And unit maintenance reduced by 1 gold per turn. I don't really need that right now, I don't think. So we're gonna just set our policies, and that's good. As I was saying before, one thing I like about this game is it, even though there's like a lot to that you can know about it, it doesn't feel like you have to know everything. It does a good job of explaining things incrementally, and just slowly builds up. Okay, so we're gonna open the civics tree now that we have developed state workforce. We will go ahead and develop, let me get this out of here, political philosophy, so that we can develop a new form of government for our civilization. Let's get that developing. 31 turns. It's going to be a while. We're probably not going to see that during this video, but we will see different forms of government in the 3rd game that we join. What is this? Oh, okay. So, this turn's done. There's not much else to do. Boom. As you can see, this little unit with the 2 arrows above its head, this is a trade route that you'll get the opportunity to develop at some point. That you can build between 2 cities. This one's going between Tokyo and Seoul. And Seoul has also developed one that goes from Seoul to Fukuoka. So that is nice. Again, we're on an island. Oh, there's a barbarian encampment over here now. Okay, let's go. Let's mobilize our warriors here and go take this guy out. Okay, again, our warriors are not doing much. And 4 more turns and we have the Hanging Gardens developed, which will be very nice to have next turn. Alright, there's a barbarian scout. We're going to want to take that thing out. Our scout is just kind of wandering around. He doesn't really have much to do again because we can't cross the ocean yet. Alright, so let's get our warriors going. Get this guy going down here. Just fortify. When you don't want to move, you just want to fortify them. It's basically like defend. Okay. Next turn. Okay, so that was Seoul's warriors taking out the barbarian scout, which is nice. I'll just move this guy down here. And then we can use this to move over here. And this guy can move. Now move over here. Done. Alright, so we'll move this guy down here. Oh yeah, I forgot we can talk a little bit about religion. Hang on a second. Oh, we can't actually move past this because we got our scout right here. Anyways, we can attack these guys. Major victory, obviously. Let's do it. Nice job, guys. And this warrior, we can just have him chill here. So again, I talked about earlier how I was going for a religious victory, right? Science, I'm in second. Culture, I'm in fourth. Domination, I'm in third. And I'm leading for the religious victory. So you can get units once you develop a religion called missionaries. Basically, they can go from city to city and spread your religion. Right now, you have to be like next to the city, so we're gonna spread religion to Seoul right now. Plus 200 Auratourism, and then once it gets done spreading its religion, it just disappears. So we don't have any more missionaries, but we can develop them using faith points. If you can see in the top left, kind of lists all of the science points you gain each turn, the culture points you gain each turn, the total number of faith points, which is the third thing with the winged icon, and then the gold you have and the tourism, along with some other things. So if you want to develop like another missionary, go down to unit. You see a missionary. This does not cost turns or gold. It just costs faith points. So we just push R. Boom, we got another missionary. It appears at the holy site right here. This tile is the holy site. Next turn. Let's go. Alright, so the barbarians are defeated. I wish
The
they'd let
ascent
me.
to the highest
Okay.
story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Alright, so we built the hanging gardens in our civilization. And that allows us to complete drama and poetry more quickly. And it has some other benefits as well. You want to check them out. Here are the hanging gardens. Right there, pretty nice. So we have to decide what else we want to build at this point. So we can build a monument, we can build walls to fortify our city, we can build a meeting house. Actually, we can't build this yet because we don't have a temple. We could also build the oracle, which is a good wonder. I think we're going to go ahead and build the oracle. That sounds interesting. Where do I want to build it? Yeah, we'll just choose this empty hill square over here. As you can see, the green squares are the squares you can build it. Each unit or each thing you build has like a certain type of land they can be built on, usually. So we're going to build that. We're going to get that started, and that'll take a little while. Now the scout really has nothing to do. He's just chilling. And the warriors, same thing basically. We're just going to fortify until they heal. And start moving these guys back to our borders. Okay, what else? What else do we have to do here? This is still developing a holy site. And just fortify the scout, that's fine. And the missionary, I guess we can... Oh, he's just chilling. Okay. Oh, he hasn't moved yet. Okay, but he can move quite a bit. Alright, let's move on. I would really like to develop shipbuilding. To boost it, you have to own 2 galleys. So if you see like underneath these different technologies where it says to boost, own 2 galleys. If we own 2 galleys, that would make this go more quickly, but we can't own 2 galleys right now. It's just impossible. Anyways, so we're moving back over here. And the missionary, I guess we'll send him over to Seoul again. Why not? And everything else is good. Next turn. Okay, here we are. Warriors just chilling over here. We'll just move back up here. And we can move the missionary back towards Seoul. Everyone else can just chill, basically. Again, this is kind of a unique map. On the third map I'm going to show you, it's a little bit more land heavy and not kind of like this isolated island out here. Just fortify that warrior. Move the missionary right next to Seoul. And we're good to go.
There is nothing but a
All
plank
right.
between a sailor and eternity.
We got shipbuilding. But, okay, allows all land units to embark. That's important. That's the important thing.
Your Grace, if I may.
Yes, thank you. Alright, that's very important. So now, just sleep. Missionary, just sleep. We have a trader. Okay, so the trader has completed his route. So let's go ahead and repeat the route. Why not? And scout. We're gonna move him out here and then try to get him to go right across this shore next turn. Alright, here we go. So see, now that we've developed this, we can get our scout to sail across the ocean. Not much else happening over here. We have our cities building what they need to be building. There are no barbarians. Pretty isolated island. Next turn. Okay. Move you right over here. And we're just gonna end the turn again. You can, if you push Y over here, Fukuoka needs more housing. Alright, that's fine. Just keep the turns moving. There's not much going on in our home continent. Alright, so we have officially landed on another continent. We can start moving around and exploring next turn. Looks like we have completed something over here. We have completed the holy site, so we can start building. We're gonna want something that gives us some housing, I think. don't know if we have anything that gives us housing. All right, we're just gonna build a shrine. Go for it. All right, next turn. What I'm most interested in is trying to meet another civilization right now through this guy. Nothing yet. Oh, okay, so we have another envoy to send to a city-state. We only know one city-state, which is Seoul. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. We'll take a few more turns. Maybe like 2 more.
Set your course by the stars.
Okay, we completed that.
Not by the lights of every passing ship.
Good times. So now we'll go over here. Oh, here we go. All right, we met Cleopatra. It's an honor to meet you. You'd like to introduce me to your board game? Sure, let's do it. All right, there's their city, Ra Cadet. And we can move a little bit more out here. So that's cool. So now that we've met Cleopatra, she appears over here. And you can kind of interact with her, declare friendship, send delegations. We could declare war on her right now if we really wanted to, but we're not going to do that right now. And you can get some different information through here. Right now our relationship is neutral. Anyways, all right. So we have to open the technology tree and choose a new technology to start learning. Let's go with mathematics. Why not? And then we're good to end the turn, and that is going to also be the end of part 2 of this sponsored video. So the third game, you will see a civilization that has advanced even more than this, but you can see how this is a large step up from the first game. Where we had just started. So, see you soon. Alright, YouTube. Welcome back. This is game number 3 of the 3 games I wanted to showcase in this video for Civilization 6 for the Nintendo Switch. So here we are. My capital city is Mbanza, Congo. My leader is Mvemba Anzinga. And we have interacted with the other 4 civilizations on the map. So I'm going to zoom out first of all and show you what the map looks like. We're on turn 170, year 1090 AD. So here we go, a lot more going on from the turn 85 that we started at in the second game. As you can see, I have annexed St. Petersburg and Smolensk into my empire, and I also have these cities up here, Mpinda and Mbamba. So basically, we're at war with Russia. We are at war with Russia. They are not happy with us. And then you have over here across the sea, you have Australia. They're pretty legit, big empire, and we're on good terms with Australia. And then further over here, which I haven't even like explored, you have China. And we're not really on good terms with China. We're not at war with them. They actually denounced my civilization because I have more wonders than them. I've built more wonders than them. Kind of petty, if you ask me, but whatever. Anyways, so right now, in this game, what I'm trying to do is capture this city of Russia's. You can zoom in and see things a lot more clearly here. This is Russia's city up here. I'm trying to just, you know, wipe them off the map. We declared war on them earlier, and basically that was actually Australia's idea. I'm not going to take any credit for it. They just said, hey, you want to declare a joint war on Russia? And I was like, you know what? Russia has already denounced me like 3 times, so why not? Let's do it. And then I basically took out St. Petersburg and Smolensk, and now they're my cities. So this is basically all Russia has left. They have a couple of cities up here. This is their capital city up here. And then this is one of their secondary cities, which is basically completely surrounded by Toronto, which is a city-state. They're my allies. And myself, I'm coming in from the south. So we're going to try to capture this city right now. And what I need to do is, I just developed this thing, this siege tower right here, which will really help me capture the city if I can get it over there. I guess this turn's actually over. I also developed some catapults down here. Yeah, they can't really move anymore. We need them to move north. So, yeah, that's basically the gist of things right now. If you want to talk government, we are currently a classical republic, no longer a chiefdom, and you can continue to develop these governments out here. And these are my policies. So let's we are actually done with this turn, so let's just go to the next turn. You'll watch everyone move around. Okay, so Peter now wants peace. He wants to make peace. That's actually his best offer that he's given me in a while. 125 gold plus 9 gold every turn for 30 turns. But I mean, I'm not going to let him off the hook. Like, we're going to take his city, and then maybe we'll talk peace. Because his other cities, I think, will be hard to conquer. Well, what just happened in Toronto? I don't know. Alright, let's move our siege tower. Wait, what do you mean I have 0 movement? I was going to say, okay, there we go. It just hadn't finished the other person's turn yet. Alright, so we move up there. Slow movement. Here we are. I have my units surrounding the city. They're just kind of chilling here. They already pillaged some towns and got resources, etc. Now we're just waiting for that siege tower to get up there, basically. There are some barbarians over here. And we're just going to take them out with this archer. Oh, actually we can't. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, here we go. Oh, it didn't fire on them. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to move this guy over here. That should be fine. At the moment, we'll move the catapults over here. We'll get them going towards the city we're trying to conquer. And, oh, we have a trader here. Right, let's develop a trade route. Actually, I believe, if you'll see, we've met a lot of city-states in this one. We'll go over here and see which city-states. We're the suzerain of 2 of them. They're our closest allies. What are the quests? Construct a harbor. I've already done that. What about this one? 0 quests. Send a trade route. Perfect. Alright, so we'll send a trade route to Nanmodal, and we'll actually just go Yeah, so that will complete a quest for us, which will be great. So we'll do the trade route. We will look at the available routes, and we'll scroll down to Nan Modal. Begin a route. Okay. This is my one rogue warrior unit that has traveled all the way over here somehow, and all I'm doing is trying to explore the map over here. So here we go. As you can see, the turns take a little bit longer when you have more to manage. Right now, I believe we're good. I don't really need to move any of these other units. I have a great person here, Sir Francis Drake. He's a part of my empire. And he's just basically... He's not really useful right now. He's most useful for naval combat. And so he's just chilling over here. We also have another guy who's not very useful. Where is he? Hildegard of Bingen. Yeah, that guy. But yeah, he's not really doing anything either. Okay, next turn. Let's go. What? The reprehensible words and actions you've demonstrated can only lead your people down a path of ignorance and destitution. John Curtin. You know who you're messing with? Come on, buddy. Like, I thought we were friends. I guess not. I mean, we're not at war. He just denounced me. So now everyone hates me. Peter, John Curtin, and Qin Shi Huang. They're all against me.
I conclude then this point touching upon the power of kings with this axiom of divinity. That is, to dispute what God may do is blasphemy. So it is sedition to dispute what a king may do.
Sure. Okay, we unlocked government. Nice. So now we can become a monarchy. And that's it. We can become a monarchy. 20 plus bonus influence points. Okay, not bad. Let's try it. We're a monarchy now. Ooh, we get 3 red slots. That's actually pretty good. This is new. That's not bad. Why not? 6 city defense strength. Okay. What else we got? Okay, this is all of our reds. Let's do that. Defensive buildings, and then we'll just become very defensive now that we have a bunch of enemies. That sounds good. Alright, let's move this guy up here. And start moving the catapult up here. We're getting there. We're getting there. So the reason I don't want to directly attack the city right now, they have city walls. And so we're basically just attacking city walls and they attack us back. And it doesn't really accomplish much. But once we get this guy up here, over here, it'll just ignore the walls. Alright, so we have some barbarians over here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy here. Oh, that doesn't take him out, huh? Well, this guy will take him out. Major victory. Let's go. Get destroyed. This guy just needs to sleep. Whoa, where am I? Oh, I went to the other side of the map. Oh, because it's choosing my warrior, that's why. Okay, I can't really do anything here. Let's just move down here. So I don't know why Australia is denouncing me all of a sudden. That's weird. What was I doing? Oh right, I wanted to destroy this guy. Minor victory. Oh, he has a swordsman. That's actually pretty strong. Can I attack it from here? I don't know if I can. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Pretty safe to do that. Deal some damage, weaken them a little bit. Okay. We do have the archer down here. These are just another barbarian camp. They're kind of annoying. So now that we have finished divine right, we can choose another civic. Let's just go with let's go with guilds. That sounds good. Okay, so still making our way towards the city. None of these other units down here really matter. They're not in danger or anything. I have a couple of guys chilling down here. Okay. Next turn. Maybe I should have done something with Kurt in there. You can actually interact with the leaders however you want. Alright, what's happening over here? That's what I mainly want to keep an eye on. Okay. It was a fairly even battle. Wow, you're attacking me with a scout? That was a bad idea for you. Okay. Let's continue to move this up here. Continue to move that up here. Slow going. I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna move him over here and just fortify. Here's my warrior unit over here. Still exploring. Let's attack these guys again. And we'll go ahead and attack these guys. Major defeat, really. Alright, let's move this guy over here then. Actually, we can just attack this guy. Can I promote you? Yeah. So when you promote them, they go back to full health and they get stronger, which is great. We're just going to do that right now. And they gain experience by being in combat, etc. So, okay. What can we produce now? What got done? What's really nice is if you're not necessarily paying attention to like what's going on down here, for example, and like if something just got finished being produced, you can see the next turn button at the bottom right. It features a gear which will just take you right to whatever was produced. So and make sure you stay on top of things, basically. What can we build here? Let's build some walls, I guess. It's an easy build. And you can see we just got a builder. So what a builder does is it can improve tiles. I'm going to show you how we do that here. What do we want to do? We want to build a farm. So you can see the tiles with the little farm icon above them are the tiles that can be improved right now. So we're going to move over here. We're going to build a farm over here. We can't do it until next turn though, so okay. That'll be good for our turn, for this turn. Russia still wants to make peace. Man, that's a lucrative offer. No. I need this crossbow guy to get out of my way. Alright, Alright, so this guy's going for it. He's attacking my super strong guy now. That's a bad idea. Okay. We just destroyed that scout. Okay, we can now move closer. We're getting to the city. We're almost there. We'll be able to get there next turn. Okay. This guy, we're going to move him over here too. We should be able to attack the city with this guy next turn as well. I just really need this guy to move because they can't occupy the same unit. So anyways, okay. Builder. So this is the builder over here. You basically just click him and you push over until you get to the top of the builder and it says recommended build improvement farm. So basically what this does, if you look at this this tile, it gives you 1 food and 1 production per turn if you have a citizen working it, right? When you improve it, boom, all of a sudden we're across the map. That's great. Okay. Let's go back now. Okay. So when you improve it, where was it? Now it gives you 2 food and 1 production for every turn when it's worked by a citizen. So you definitely want to improve tiles in order to gain more resources. Alright, we're gonna get the archer to take this guy out. That's good. That guy's dead. So now all we have left is this enemy, this barbarian archer who's pretty weak. He's just wandering around out here. We're gonna send this guy back up this way because we're about to begin our assault on the city. Okay, I think we're good to just take our next turn. Zoom out a little bit. Ooh, a compliment. Thank you. Impressed with the depth of your scientific research. But yeah, we're gonna have to interact with some of these guys. Okay, the guy moved that we needed to move. Perfect. This is gonna be a big turn next turn in our assault on Astrakhan. Alright, we got our siege tower. We're putting it in place here. Boom, it's right next to the city, meaning we can attack. We could do this, and I thought I could ranged attack here. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, I can't do that yet, I guess. Let's zoom in here. I guess I can't do that just yet. So now we should be better to attack, right? Oh, that's a battering ram. Never mind. I thought that could attack. That can't attack. This is a major defeat, but we're also doing a lot of damage to them, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Another major defeat, but a ton of damage. And now I'm gonna move this right here. Oh shoot, I had a warrior monk there too, I forgot. Well, that's not good. This is a minor defeat, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's our warrior monk that we're attacking them with. Alright, it's all going down, finally. This battering ram is good, and we're just gonna leave it here. Alright, here's our warrior just chilling out here. He's never coming home, let's be real. Okay, Curtin has denounced us. Why? I thought we were bros. Declare surprise war. We're not going to do that. Let's make a deal. All right, here's my offer. I'm going to give you 1 citrus for 30 turns. Cannot accept the deal, really. All right, I'm also going to give you Mbamba, my city. I'm not going to give you a city. Are you kidding me? Get that out of the deal. And then you're going to give me Perth. Plus a horse. And you're also going to give me the Diary of Lady Murasaki, Tale of Genji, Splinter of the Cross, Iron, Marble. Alright, never mind. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Should we demand a diplomatic gift? Let's do it. I'm demanding you give me Perth. Making demands will harm your relationship. Fine. No demands. No demands for now. Alright, what else am I doing here? We're just gonna chill here. Move these guys closer to the assault on the city. Oh, we got our builder down here. Move him down here. We're gonna get a farm here, right below here. All right, next turn. Wait, what was happening there? I need to zoom in. I didn't see what he even did. All right, so we're gonna attack. I don't know if I can attack the city immediately. Anyways, alright, let's do this. This guy's probably the strongest. Where's my catapult at? Where'd my catapult go? Wait. Okay, I have a catapult here. So, catapult attack here. Boom, that's gonna be good. Nice job, buddy. Alright, we'll attack with this guy now. Minor defeat, that's good. City's almost dead. We're probably gonna kill it next turn. Wait, I can attack with the siege tower? No, I can't. I was gonna say, warrior out here. Sure, keep wandering this way. And this guy will attack. City's almost down. Alright, our builder is going to go down here. He's going to build a farm. What do we need to produce here? Mpinda. Oh, it got done with the walls, so now we're going to build... what do we want to build? Let's build another... Let's build a heavy chariot. Sounds good. We need some more military. So yeah, I forgot to mention what I was playing for in this game, which is basically... We're number 1 in domination right now, so we're kind of playing towards domination. I wasn't really planning on it. I was actually planning on going science. We're 2nd in science. I have a lot of great people points right now. And we're close to recruiting a number of them. As you can see, this guy we can't get, unfortunately, because of our leader, but the rest of them, we're moving along nicely here. Okay. Next turn, hopefully we can take down the city. Next turn. You want peace again? I'm gonna take your city, then maybe we'll talk. Okay, let's first shoot the city, weaken them a little bit. Nice job. Alright, let's go ahead and catapult the city now. And that should take it out. Boom. Done. Your city is gone. So now we can just fortify until healed, basically. This guy can just keep exploring. He's having a great time in the snow. This guy can chill. This guy can chill. This guy, I'm sure, he can chill as well. Okay, I built a farm here. Now where are we going? Probably back up to build another farm. And then you'll see what happens when we annex a city. Wait, did I not kill it? Why is it having me attack this again? I don't get it. Oh, I can make a sawmill here. I think a lumber mill. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, my knowledge of mass production has advanced. Perfect. Alright, not much going on here. Why am I... Okay, whatever. Let's go. Do I have to, like, move... No. Just fortify. Just chill. Okay, we have a crossbow dude now. That's good. What else can we build here? Let's just make a new, let's just make another heavy chariot here. Okay, I'm not sure why exactly. We have not taken the city. Maybe because there's a warrior monk there. Okay, there we go. So we captured it. Good. Alright, so that's what happens when you capture a city. I just wanted to show you guys that. And you can either raise it or keep it. Might as well keep it, right? To expand our borders. So that's our city now. And if we zoom out, there we go. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it right there. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the end. I'm going to take it back to the title screen briefly. I'll see you there. YouTube. That's going to do it for the gameplay today. Hopefully I was able to give you a sense of how your civilization can progress over time. And even though those games represent many hours of gameplay, it's really only scratching the surface. The civilizations continue into modern times and beyond. So it's pretty cool. Obviously, one of the best features of Civilization 6 on the Switch oh my god, my immersion. No signal because it's over here. Just pop it right out. Take it anywhere you want. That's pretty great. Alright, let's get that back in there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think this game would be perfect for something like a long commute every day on a train or a bus. You got a long plane ride, just take it with you. It's the kind of game where you can easily sink many hours into it. I was just playing it, just laying in bed in portable mode. Playing it one day, it's like, alright, I'll play it for like an hour before bed to prep for this. Next thing you know, 2.5 hours later, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I need to sleep. But you just kind of want to see, you just want to take one more turn and see how your civilization is going to progress. Anyways, got some links up here on the screen for some more information. Some of the official YouTube videos if you're interested. And also Nintendo's official page where you can purchase the game if you're interested. And you can also find it in stores. So, with that said, also, I'll be doing a 3-hour sponsored stream of this game about 24 hours after this video comes out. So if you're interested in seeing more gameplay, we're going to start a civilization from the beginning and take it as far as we can in 3 hours. Over on Twitch, that's going to be on December 22nd at about 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you over there for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me. Thank you very much again to 2K Games for sponsoring this video. And thank you for watching. Have a good one, everyone.